When our world is challenged, we search for deeper meaning. Through rituals and sacred practices, we seek the God self within, our unchanging essence. In our devotion to practices, we recall the pure space of love and wisdom and find a place in our hearts to commune with Source. Allison and I start every day with yoga and meditation before our altar of empowering symbols representing the divine in diverse traditions, many of the items offered by COSM community members. After meditating, we read aloud to each other from uplifting spiritual texts filled with guidance. The purpose of spiritual practice is to align our consciousness with the highest, deepest part of ourselves, our true nature. Both conscious movement and prayer can awaken the wisdom and intelligence of our immortal being and remind us of what really matters. Our creative love light turns on to recognize that same glow in everyone. Through effective spiritual practice, the luminosity of cosmic intelligence dissolves the darkness of fear and confusion so that love may direct us in all we do. Rituals like yoga, meditation, or a conscious daily walk in the woods can offer a sense of connectedness and belonging, a recognition of our common identity. This unifying sense transforms us as individuals and may call us to seek and bond with communities. What is ritual? A ritual is the performance of prescribed sequential ceremonial actions enacted as a symbolic gesture, as a message to the self and the collective. All human cultures have rituals, and there are passages in life that we acknowledge, such as baby blessings and baptisms. Each birthday becomes a ritual occasion for celebration, sometimes with cake and a song. There are rites for atonement and purification, oaths of allegiance, graduations, ordinations, marriages, funerals, prevalent throughout most cultures. With ritual, individuals and groups express their social and spiritual kinship. Getting a tattoo is a ritual that leaves a literal impression on you and connects you with a tribe. Going to a rock concert can be a sacred ritual with a community inspired by that music. With Tool recently on tour again, how grateful am I for the opportunity to work with musicians that push art and performance to the ecstatic edge. Going to a Tool concert has been a powerful and euphoric ritual for so many COSM friends over the years that this synergy encouraged us to include a Tool shrine in Entheon. Included in the shrine are drawings for the original album art, sculptures, Maynard's wine, guitar strings, drumsticks, concert posters, memorabilia, sketches created during concerts, plus some surprises. Well, did you invent a new routine or ritual that has had a positive impact on your life during these past 2 years? Share it in the comments to inspire others. Rituals provide a structure and offer order to the chaos of life, reclaiming a sense of control by making time for what is sacred. Many traditions worldwide designate the full moon as a unifying moment for gatherings aligned with the rhythms of the cosmos. Likewise, the celebration of solstices and equinoxes attune us with seasonal shifts of nature linked annually with the radiance of the sun. Paying attention to the character and beauty of each season, we welcome the light and life's eternal return. Right around the corner is the vernal equinox, celebrating the welcome initiation of spring. Connection, gained from collective rituals, requires coordination and a plan. Gathering to perform a group ceremony or dance or chant in unison, we act as one and we become one. On countless occasions, Allison and I have gathered with staff and members of the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, and we open the circle by chanting Ah, followed by an open collective sharing of prayers and gratitude. In Tibetan Buddhism, the mantric sound of Ah represents the primordial perfection in all of us. Our teacher, Namkhai Norbu, told us that everyone is already enlightened and just has obstacles to realizing the awakened state. Norbu taught that our true nature is pure from the beginning and that Ah is the sound of that perfect state of awareness. The sound of Ah can also be heard in words like God, Allah, Adonai, and Amen. Intoning the sound Ah can open the spacious presence at the center of our being. And in the echoey halls of the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, we chant Ah 3 times with groups to embrace the perfection of body, mind, and spirit. Like a seed for energizing an intention, a mantra is a sacred utterance, a numinous sound coordinated with our breathing that focuses our attention. An instrument of the mind, a mantra utters a significant vibration that can immerse us in a deep state of meditation. Ram Dass taught us a favorite mantra: I am loving awareness. Breathing in, you say to yourself, I am. Then as you breathe out, loving awareness. The intaking breath affirms the self, the I am presence. Breathing out, loving awareness, is an embrace of the world. Mantra can help us maintain calm presence at any time of the day, including but not limited to our meditation. When you want to correct negative thinking or focus the mind, try repeating a mantra or including prayer or mantra while making art. It turns this creative act into a spiritual practice. I'll conclude with my poem, World Spirit. World Spirit is a prayer for the realization of our integration with the web of creation, and for the transformation of our species from one gripped in fear and self-annihilation to a species that stands for love, wildly creative peace, and liberation. Art can be a form of worship and service. The incandescent core of our soul, a glowing God's eye, infinitely aware of the beauty of creation, is interlocked with a network of souls, part of one vast group soul. The group soul of art, beyond time, comes into time by projecting music and symbols into the imagination. God's radiant grace fills the heart and mind with these gifts. The artist honors the gifts of sound and vision by weaving them into works of art and sharing them with the community. The community uses these gifts as wings to soar to the same shining vistas and beyond. Translucent wings teem with eyes of flame on the mighty cherub of art. Arabesques of fractal cherub wings enfold and uplift the world. The loom of creation is anointed with fresh spirit and blood. Phoenix-like, the soul of art resurrects from the ashes of isms. Transfusions from living primordial traditions empower the artist taking them to the heights and depths necessary to find the medicine of the moment. A new image and song of the Infinite One, God of creation, manifesting effulgently, multidimensionally, with the same empty fullness that Buddha knew, and the same compassionate healing that Jesus spread. Krishna plays his flute, the goddess dances, and the entire tree of life vibrates with the power of love. A mosaic and tile maker inspired by Rumi finds infinite patterns of connectivity in the garden of spiritual interplay as the world spirit awaits its portrait.